Hello, guys. Thank you for the poor neck. Apologies for the poor connectivity. We are back online. We are back online. If you are just joining us, you are joining Unity Broadcasting. This is Unity Broadcasting. We are back online. We have Leoneans in the UK and Ireland, our friends of Sierra Leone. They are here today with their solidarity march to throw their weight behind the government of Sierra Leone, Presidentbio and the people of Sierra Leone, for how far he has brought this country, what he's done, the development strides that he's taking to revive Sierra Leone from its socio-economic decay. So if you're here, if you're joining us, thank you for joining us. We are back on live. Good afternoon. This is Unity Broadcasting live in the heart of London. We are broadcasting live from London. So if you are just joining us, this is Unity Broadcasting. We have Sierra Leoneans here. Sierra Leoneans in the UK and Ireland have all gathered here today to throw their weight and support behind the leadership of Presidentbio and the people of Sierra Leone, to tell our story to the international community, to let them understand that the election that we just had on the 24th of June was a credible one, and that whatever false narrative that is propelled by the enemies of Sierra Leone, that the election was rigged, it wasn't rigged. The election was never rigged. We had a credible election. So we are here today as Sierra Leoneans to tell our side of the story. So we'll be updating you as we go along, and we have the interviews. We are currently outside St. Thomas Hospital by the Westminster Bridge. We'll be proceeding to Parliament Square. After that, we'll be going to Whitehall to tell our story. Thank you, ma. Say something, ma. You are live on Unity Broadcasting.
We care, we want happiness in our country. So we want this democracy for work in our country. We want men for our work in another bill, so that we run our country with happiness. It is try for democracy in the world. We empower the woman that they don't take them all. So numbers of parliament now. So now that's it. We say for the stop the country. We want peace, we want love, we want unity, we want work together. That's Sierra Leone. We love with Sierra Leone. There is no place like your own. So Sierra Leone is a lovely place. We want to invest on the whole of the country. We happy for that. Anybody who wants to promote the democracy, may God empower them. So now that's it.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Hello, sir. Thanks for coming today. Do you have a word to say?
All I want to say is we are aiming at the high standard of national cohesion and solidarity for progress. We want unity amongst the countrymen and countrywomen. Have never been used to this division, to this, especially in tribal division. Ethnicity never, it was not displayed in those days. It's only now that it has become very, very prominent and being used by some other people to destabilize the nation, which is very, very sad. I find it very, very unbelievable that people, especially doctrine holders, could go and make statements like those, inciting other people, low-class elements to demonstrate, children as well as gaps, illiterate gaps. It's a very sad story.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Guys, if you're just joining us, you're watching live from Unity Broadcasting. I'm your host, Mohammed Hassan Sano. You're watching us live from the heart of London. We have Sierra Leoneans here today. who are here today to throw their weight behind the leadership of Presidentbio, to throw their weight behind the presidency of Presidentbio, to throw their weight behind the people of Sierra Leone, to let them know that we have a legitimate government in place, that every narrative designed to discredit the election that we just had in Sierra Leone on the 24th of June is false and it's misled. So we are here to tell our story to the international community, for them to know that Sierra Leone is peaceful, Sierra Leone is stable. We have a visionary leadership in the person of Presidentbio who is ready to move our country forward. I'm your host, Mr. Mohamed Hassan Salone, and you're watching us live from Westminster Bridge. We are here. We'll be proceeding to across the bridge. We'll go to Parliament Square, and then we'll go to Whitehall. For your information, for those who don't know what Whitehall is, Whitehall is it's an animal or something that we have like State House. So from here we'll proceed in there. I will update you, so don't go away. It's going to be a nice day. It's going to be a nice day for democracy. It's going to be a nice day for patriotism. It's going to be a nice day for love of Salone. So please join us. My boss, Mami, what about they sing now? What else would they sing? Democracy or waiting? Guys, you're watching us live from Unity Broadcasting. Can you sing that song again? Oh, democracy, oh. Oh, democracy, oh, we love you. Oh, democracy, oh, democracy, oh, we love you. You're watching us live from Unity Broadcasting in the heart of London. These are patriotic Leoneans who've come together to tell their story to the international community, to tell their story that whatever false narrative, that whatever false information that is being thrown on social media about Sierra Leone is all false. We had a credible election. We believe in the leadership of Presidentbio. If not, those who are carrying those misinformation are the ones causing problems in Sierra Leone. So join us live. I'm your host, Mr. Mohamed Hassan Salone.
There is democracy in Sierra Leone.
Oh, democracy.
There is democracy in Sierra Leone. We have democracy in Sierra Leone. There is democracy in Sierra Leone.
Oh, democracy, oh, we love you. Oh,
there is no place for incitement.
No place like home.
There is no place for incitement in Sierra Leone.
No place like home.
One country, one people.
Do not make your country look bad because you are aggrieved. Don't make your country look bad because you've lost an election. You need to join us to uplift Sierra Leone. Join us to make Sierra Leone a better place. Join us to make Sierra Leone a better place. Oh, democracy, oh, we love you. Oh, democracy,
Oh, we love you.
oh, democracy,
Oh, we love you.
oh, democracy, oh, we love you. Democracy, oh, oh, democracy, oh, we love you. Let's share. I don't change my SIM card. I don't change my SIM card. They work now. Tell me, let's share. Guys, you're watching us live. Okay. Tell me, let's share. Guys, if you're watching us live from Unity Broadcasting right in the heart of London. Leoneans, we like Salone, we got love for Salone, we believe in Salone, don't come together today for tell the story, for tell people that all the false narrative where people who are seeing on social media, all the propaganda who are seeing on social media about Sierra Leone is false, all a lie. We had a credible election which was won by the SIPP and Presidentbio. Those who are propelling false narrative,
You know, line up, now we left the streaming for now. Now just line up, now we begin what we can start. Now, when the thing we get Marshall, they get the fluorescent top the way they wear.
Guys, if you're watching us live from Unity Broadcasting in the heart of London. This is UNİTED Broadcasting in the heart of London. We have patriotic Sierra Leoneans here who are here today to throw their weight behind the leadership of Presidentbio and the people of Sierra Leone.
Get the banner, get the banner. Thank you. Yeah. No, get the banner, sir.
So please share the live, share the live so that we can tell our story. So that we can tell our story to the world. We can let people know that whatever false narrative that is propelled on social media is false. It is done with the intent to destroy the good work of Sierra Leoneans and Presidentbio. So share this live, Sierra Leone is safe, we are open for business, we are open for investment, and we are ready for development. So share the live. I'm here with my cutter. The boy himself. Thanks for coming, sir. Thanks for coming. If you are joining us, you are joining us live from UNİTED Broadcasting in the heart of London. These are patriotic Sierra Leoneans who are here today to throw their weight behind Presidentbio, the leadership of Presidentbio and the people of Sierra Leone. We'll never go back to those dark days. Sierra Leone is going to move forward. So stay with us, we'll keep you updated. You are joining us live from UNİTED Broadcasting. Welcome, Dolikawa. Welcome, bro. Welcome to all the beautiful ladies. This is UNİTED Broadcasting. You are joining us live from the heart of London. Welcome, Miss Koma.
Now, let me make a just give the instructions what we need before we go. Listen, please. Listen. No, we will make this march to down in the street and we hand over with petition and project and celebrate democracy.
Okay, what should we do now? Not put the big banner. All bands tonight.
Let's start the procession, guys. Can you take out your banners? If you don't get banners, you're gonna take your banners. If you have a flag, get the flag, and let's keep moving. Yadi, come here now. We look at Jumbo. Campaign. If you are joining us, live from the heart of London. This is UNİTED Broadcasting. I'm your host, Mr. Mo Hassan Salone. I'm streaming this directly to you guys so that we can tell our story to the international community. So that whatever story, whatever misinformation, whatever misconception that is being propelled by the enemies of Sierra Leone, we're here today to tell our story to the international community, to the people of Sierra Leone, to the Sierra Leoneans in the UK and Ireland, all over the world, for them to know that we believe in Sierra Leone and we believe in the leadership of this man, Presidentbio, that he is the only man that can move Sierra Leone forward. He's determined, he's honest, and he's ready to move our country forward. So whatever malicious information that is being propelled on social media is false, it's baseless, it's done out of political hatred. You cannot hate your country because you've lost an election. You cannot say false stories about your country because you've lost an election. We need to come together to rebuild Sierra Leone.
Attention please.
This is UNİTED Broadcasting. If you are joining us live from the heart of London. We have Sierra Leoneans and friends of Sierra Leone here today who are ready to throw their weight behind the leadership of Presidentbio and the people of Sierra Leone to move our country forward. Enmity, hatred does not move anything forward.
Right. We can begin now. I just want to say.
You are joining us live from London. I'm your host, Mr. Mo Hassan Salone, and I'll be live streaming this particular event to you. As you can see, we have a lot of Sierra Leoneans here today who are based in the UK and Ireland who are here today to tell us our side of the story. To tell the side, what patriotic Sierra Leoneans believe in that is happening in Sierra Leone. That Sierra Leone is not as bad as portrayed.
Right, so we can start now, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to tell on all thank you. Una take una valuable time, una kana ya celebrate democracy we get in
If you are joining us, we are joining us live from Unity Broadcasting in the heart of London. And I'm your host, Mo Hassan Sano. I will be presenting this particular activity to you, for you to see how patriotic citizens behave. This is how patriotic citizens behave. They come together and move their country forward. No society, no democracy is perfect. But if you believe because you're aggrieved or because you've lost an election, the only thing you can indulge yourself in is malicious propaganda. We're here today to tell our story to the world and to let the world know that President Bio is the man that we believe in, that will move Sierra Leone forward.
So I tell all friends, thank you all that they are, that the reason that we are democracy. Support. Always invoke the presence of God, Allah, and they call on Baba Sano for Uk&I Muslim prayer. Baba Sano. Baba Sano. Baba Sano. Baba Sano. Baba Sano.
In everything we do, the first thing is we have to invite the presence of God. So we are not having the Muslim and Christian prayers so that we can move forward. But we are determined for this day. We are here today and we are going to tell our story to the world. We are going to let the world know that whatever false information that is being told about Sierra Leone and the leadership of President Bio is all false. This is the president that abandoned the death sentence. We all know, we grew up in Sierra Leone. We all know how many families suffered because as a result of that death sentence. This is the president that when he came in power, he said no citizen should be killed because of a crime they have committed. So he took that out. He gave 30% quota to women to participate in all public services and in governance. Who does that? Infrastructural development is ongoing. We all know that the global inflation is a result of crisis in the world. So you cannot tell you cannot be so aggrieved because you lost an election and you want to look your country look bad to the international community. So we're there today. We tell the story. We let people know. So Mr. Abdullah, is there anything that you want to say?
Well, we are here to actually observe our compatriots, Leoneans, who have decided to come together in order to tell the good story about Sierra Leone in the heart of London. Because for a very long time, we'll be hearing and seeing just bad things being said about Sierra Leone, and most of them are fake news. Now, Sierra Leoneans have come together to unite behind the government, behind President Bio, behind the people of Sierra Leone, in order to portray what is good about Sierra Leone, the reality of Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is a beautiful country. Sierra Leone is an amazing country with very wonderful people who are ready to welcome everybody who wants to come to their shores. And it's a wonderful place. We have a rich history. So that is the story here today. And we're here to observe a group of Sierra Leoneans called United Sierra Leone. As you can see them, they are just about to start now the program. They are taking prayers. From here, they are marching right down the street, across the Thames, on the Westminster Bridge. They are marching across the Westminster Bridge, across the Thames, and right now they are saying prayer. So I'll just be quiet for now until.
Thank you. Amen. We have now commenced the procession. We are going through Westminster Bridge.
Keep moving.
If you're watching us live from London. This is Unity Broadcasting, and I'm your host, Mo Hassan Sano, broadcasting live from London. We have patriotic Leoneans today who decide to come together to stand shoulder to shoulder with President Bio and the people of Sierra Leone to tell the world that whatever story that is being told, whatever negativity that has been propelled by the haters of Sierra Leone is all false, it's all wrong, and that Sierra Leone is peaceful, and that we are democratic, that we had a credible election that we believed in. So we are here today to tell the people of this country and the UK government that President Bio is the best man for Sierra Leone. If you're watching us live from London. This is UNİTED Broadcasting, and I'm your host, Mo Hassan Sano. I'm broadcasting live from London. These are patriotic Sierra Leoneans. As you can see the queue, as you can see the crowd, the turnout is massive. The turnout is very, very massive. And they are here today to throw their weight behind the leadership of President Bio and the people of Sierra Leone.
Exactly.
To tell our story that we are a peaceful country. We believe in human rights and the rule of law. And whatever misinformation has been propelled is done out of greed, out of malice, and out of hate. So if you're watching us live from London, I'm your host, Mo Hassan Sano, and you're watching live from UNİTED Broadcasting. So stay with us. We are just going across the Westminster Bridge. For some of you who've never been to London, this is Westminster Bridge. If you can look across the road, that mighty structure that you can see, that's the UK Parliament. That's Guys and St. Thomas Hospital. Yeah, and that's the River Thames. So we are here today. I'm just giving you yes, and we have a mixed nationality here. So we have Timnis, Limbas, Locos, Yalunkas, all kinds of nationality. We even have foreigners, people who came, Nigerians who came to support from all over the world. They're here to support us and support the presidency and support the people of Sierra Leone and tell our story that Sierra Leone is not as bad as perceived. We are okay, we are fine, we are doing well. We believe in democracy. We believe in the rule of law. People are happy in that country. We want investors to come. We want people to come and invest, to visit. So we want tourists to come and flourish our tourism sector. Come and visit Sierra Leone. Come and enjoy Sierra Leone. Ignore the lies. Ignore the false stories. Ignore whatever is being told by people who are politically aggrieved. Just because you've lost an election does not mean you should fall out of grace with your country. This was exactly what is happening in Sierra Leone. Because the man lost election now, they don't turn Salone to an enemy. If they paint bad picture of them, then they label someone, they boss the head, they not Salone, they kill them. This is all wrong. It's not happening. We are a peace-loving country. With the same club, na Salone, they don't clean. Nobody know they do, nobody naughty. So if you commit a crime, we have rule of law in our country that will deal with that. But no one, everyone is peaceful, everyone is safe. So we have Sierra Leoneans here today who are out and about to tell their own side of the story to the entire world. That whatever story, whatever is being told, whatever negativity has been propelled, it's all false, it's all lies. We are happy in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is moving forward. President Bio has made a lot of developmental strides that no leadership has done in Sierra Leone for a very, very, very long time. You can see the banners. Democracy is working. Democracy is working. As you can see, Sierra Leoneans here, patriotic Sierra Leoneans are saying that President Bio is the best. They say President Bio is the best, and I believe that. Democracy is working. Democracy is working. If you're watching us live from London, and you're watching us from UNİTED Broadcasting. So stay with us as we make our way through the Westminster Bridge. Yes, ma'am. Auntie Godima, welcome. Welcome, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to say? Is there anything you want to say? Is there anything you want to say?
We are here for democracy.
Yes, we are here for democracy. We are here for democracy. Yes. We are here. Yes. We are here for Sierra Leone. We are here for President Bio, and we are here for the people of Sierra Leone. Yes. We are here for peace. We are peace-loving people. We know they cause Mamikoso. We know they buy Janfa business. Oh, they are. Not also. You're watching us live from the heart of London. If you're just joining us, this is Unity Broadcasting. And I'm your host, Mo Hassan Sano. Coming to you guys live from the heart of London. I don't know him. So we are here. Everybody is here. Wait, man, they all can join we. Wait, man, they all can join we. They don't tell you to business. Wait, man, the order can join with. They don't tell you to business. White man, they all can join with today. They tell you to Nabo. Sierra is moving forward. Make we like we serve. Make we like we serve. Leoneans, make we like we serve. Make we like we serve. Sierraleoneans, make we like we serve. Sierraleoneans, make we like we serve. If you are just joining us, you're watching us live from Unity Broadcasting, and I'm your host, Mohammed Hassan Sano, coming to you guys live from the heart of London. We're here today for throw we wait behind Presidentbio and the people of Sierra Leone, for tell we story to the people of the world that whatever negativity that's been propelled by the haters of our country is all false. It's not something we believe in. It's not something to go by any standard. Marabio is the best president who against Salone for a very, very, very long time. It gets very good intention for that country. So whoever they can't tell and say A, B, and C, no one gets killed in Salone. It's a peaceful country. Our country is moving forward. Some of us we were there for the election. It was genuinely fought. You know, the opposition was broke. They didn't have money for the election. They didn't have a message. They told their people not to register and vote. They told their people not to participate in the census. And now that they've lost an election, they want to prepare false narrative. Now when I tell the people that say men don't register, when I tell the people that say men don't register for vote, waiting at the team. How can you win an election when you told your people not to vote? How can you win an election when you told your people not to participate in the democratic process? Yeah? How can you win an election when you told your people not to participate in the census? Who do you blame? You spent the last 5 years fighting yourself in court. You spent the last 5 years at each other's neck. They own affair when I can't blame people then. Go back and do your homework. Sierra Leone is fine. It is your opportunity. It is your chance. It is your right to participate in a democracy. Now you want to right, like every other Sierra Leonean. But for the fact that you lost an election, not me say if you make your country look bad. So join me live. I'm Mohammed Hassan Sano. I'm your host. I'm presenting this live from Unity Broadcasting in the heart of London. So stay tuned as we stream live.
Yeah, it was the very people that carry authority that stopped them from participating in the election. So they cannot blame us. Those who want Presidentbio have voted for him, and we have him now, the president for development.
We are proceeding now towards Parliament Square.
Exactly.
If you are joining us live from Unity Broadcasting from the heart of London. We are patriotic Leoneans who are here today to advance the dreams and aspirations of every patriotic Leonean. That we believe in the leadership of Presidentbio, that Presidentbio has a lot of good intentions for Sierra Leone, and that we will not stand by to see those intentions derail. We will not stand by to see anyone undermine those good intentions. So we are here today. We are here today to tell our story to the world. The outcome, the turn-up is positive. We have even foreigners here, Nigerians, everyone is here to support us. Every tribe, Tini, Limba, Yalonka, Loco, what Joseph said there, everyone is here, boss. We are all here. We will never give up on Sierra Leone. We'll never allow. You see, the other team just bought safe. Now you see that they can't. So we are here. We are here.
Fake news.
No fake news. No fake news. No fake news. No fake news. We are moving forward. No. Yes. We tell you about no fake news. The person there. I'm here with my man, the one and only, the media guru. We are marching for democracy. Indeed. We are marching to show our solidarity for Presidentbio and the people of Sierra Leone. Indeed. Just because you've lost an election does not mean you should fall out of grace with your country. We need to come together to rebuild Sierra Leone. If you're just joining us, this is UNİTED broadcasting live from the heart of London. And I'm your host, Mr. Mohammed Hassan Sano. I'll be streaming this live to you guys. We are just heading towards Parliament Square. And from here, we're going to Whitehall. Yes, Whitehall is, like we say, State House in Sierra Leone. That's where we are going to now. So, let's move forward. Let's keep moving. We not to Mamiko's party, not a cause. Now peace will they come for, now peace will they pass. Now this Mamiko's will not cause, say better not follow una. We know they cause Mamiko's.
Now peace they can redeem.
Yes, yes. Now peace they can't put una. Whenever they cause Mamiko's. As when they cause Mamiko's, that's when they get the swear. As when they cause the Mamiko's, that's when they get swear. And that's when they are lucky, that's when they rank up. So we not to Mamiko's people there. We are here for peace, we are here for love, we are here for democracy. So we are in London today. If you are watching us or you are just joining us, you are joining us live from the heart of London, Westminster, and you are just joining UNİTED Broadcasting. I'm your host, Mr. Mohammed Hassan Sano, and I'm coming live to you guys. These are the people who love Sierra Leone. These are patriotic Leoneans who've come together to stand by the people of Sierra Leone, to stand by Presidentbio and Sierra Leoneans, for us to move that country forward. No more bigotry, no more false narrative. No more false rhetoric. We will not sit by to see a group of people who have no good intention for Sierra Leone to rip our country apart. We will not stand by to allow that. So we are here today to tell our story to the international world, to everybody, so that they will know that you guys are, you don't love Sierra Leone, you hate Sierra Leone, you are on a coalition cause to destroy our country. That's why you are propelling all those false narratives and those false propaganda. So you stay with us. This is UNİTED broadcasting live from London. We'll join us, and just stay tuned, and we'll stream live to you.
Let me just say something. You know, today we are here marching towards Downing Street to show the world, say we appreciate His Excellency the retired Brigadier General. We thought it good work, and we continue to fight for democracy.
Thank you, Mr. Vibi. Thank you. So we are here, you are joining us live from London, and we are broadcasting live from UNİTED Broadcasting. So join us, and let's see how the days go. But basically we are here today to get this crowd today. Huh? So we are here today, everyone is here. Even though it's one of the other join we. The white people, they started join we for come demonstrate now. Then they ask me if you can see the queue. Not only Salone and they don't tell you now. Bullet! Hi, Mia! Where's my say, oh, don't join we when I see that? That's not the first one now. When I don't pass smack, bro. Sierra Leone will move forward, with or without you. We are about peace, we are about democracy. Sierra Leone belongs to us all. The power and Salone to one person gets time. Not me say we lost election, go back to the drawing board. Not come begin a pass and lie and try for point the country. No. You guys were in power for 11 years. Nobody know this trouble now. 11 good years. Presidentbio was there, he was patient. He go both on all, when I go both CA day. Yes. Yes. We stood we believe. We stood firm. So we're not for the opposition. Because you guys are in position. Salone for born? No. We're not going to sit down and sit back and allow that. We are going to march. This is not a demonstration. It's a peaceful march so that we can tell our side of the story to the international world and to us Leoneans that you guys are liars. If you are just joining us, you are joining us live from Unity Broadcasting live from the heart of London. Westminster, to be specific. This is the seat of power. We said they can't lay when I complain. We said they can't lay when I complain, bro. Yeah, and to tell you guys that we support presidentbio through thick and thin. We support the people of that country. Yes, respect the wish of the people. We don't get money for election. They will send now. Who's gonna win? We don't even campaign up to 20% of that country. They will send now. How can you win? Because you guys, the problem with you guys is that the most educated people now in a party, now they look very fool and stupid when they sell bad story. Educated people. Okay. Hello, sir. Thanks for joining us today. Do you want to say something?
Yeah, sorry.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, no problem.
Yeah, you are live on Unity Broadcasting.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you can introduce yourself and tell us how you feel about today.
My name is Kai Pukawa. I'm a founding member of SLPP, but I'm also a lawyer in London for 25 years. I'm here today, basically, I've told everybody, not because of SLPP, just generally, but obviously because of SLPP, but to respect our constitution and love Sierra Leone. If you love Sierra Leone, you respect our constitution. I mean, our constitution states if there's a dispute in elections, you go to the courts.
Definitely.
So those people who ignore the constitution have no respect for Sierra Leone and they don't love Sierra Leone. If they want to challenge the election results, they should go to the court.
Definitely, that's a challenge.
That's why I'm here today on that basis. And Susan,
thank you very much, ma. Yes, Susan.
No, I'm
thanks for coming. Henrietta. Sorry about that.
Okay, I'm Henrietta and I'm here today as a Sierra Leonean, okay? Because as you could see from my t-shirt, okay, we are all Sierra Leoneans.
Yes, okay? Every tribe. We have Shabro, Ranko, Madingo, and all of that.
Yes.
Simni.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Every tribe, okay? Because the hatredness among Sierra Leonean is too much. It's beyond me, okay? Because before, there's always election, but we would make a joke about it, you know, but now we're so divided to the extent that, you know, we go to the outside world and portray our country as the...
in a negative light.
Very, very negative.
As a hellhole. It's not like that.
And it shouldn't be like that. So I'm just here today for peace and for unity.
Thank you.
We are one people.
We are one people. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Unity Broadcasting, yeah. Thank you, guys. If you're just joining us, you are joining us live from the heart of London, and I'm broadcasting from Unity Broadcasting. I stayed behind a bit to conduct some interview. So I'm just going to catch up with the rest of the crew, and we can get this going. So bear with me while I double my steps. If you are just joining us, you are joining us live from the heart of London, and this is Unity Broadcasting. I'm your host, Mohammed Hassan Sano, bringing this event live to you. through Unity Broadcasting. Everyone is here. Everyone is here. Everyone is here to support us. Everyone is here to support us, so that we can tell our story to the world. If you're just joining us, this is Unity Broadcasting live from the heart of London. This is Westminster. All the Salone people that are today, the one that will love Salone. But let me tell we story. Let me tell we story. Let we know say all the fake news and what they pass on social media about really is all false. All the fake news and what they pass on Salone is all false. So on the contrary, the one that when they talk bad thing about Salone, they actually hate Salone. They are the ones who hate Salone. When I let Salone go to 6 years, go on Point Salone. Presidentbio. I'm going to interview for you later. Clear this side. Presidentbio. Madabio. Madabio. Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Who are you? Why are you there? And who is the president? Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Madabio. Madabio. Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Madabio. Madabio. Presidentbio. Mamisen.
Village for support.
Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Madabio. Madabio. Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Madabio. Madabio. Madabio. Madabio.
Now it is London. We can't celebrate democracy.
Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Madabio. Madabio. Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Madabio. Madabio. Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Madabio. Madabio. Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Madabio. Madabio. Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Madabio. Madabio. Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Who are you? What I saw all democracy. I wanna call out. Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Madabio. Oh, democracy, oh, we love you. Oh, democracy, yeah. Oh, democracy, oh, we love you. Oh, democracy, yeah. Hey, Mama Salone, oh, we love you. Mama Salone, yeah. Hey, Mama Salone, we love you. Mama Salone, yeah. Hey, Mama Salone, we love you. Mama Salone, hey, Mama Salone, we love you.
Mama Salone,
Mama Salone, we love you. Mama Salone, Mama Salone, we love you. Mama Salone, oh, Mama Salone, we love you. Oh, Mama Salone, we love you. Oh, Mama Salone, oh, Mama Salone, we love you. Share the live, guys. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. If you are just joining us, you're joining us live from the heart of London, and we are broadcasting live from Unity Broadcasting in London. Today, Salone people that don't come on our door, the UK and Ireland, will tell the world say all the fake story where they go on social media is all lies. We had a credible election. Leoneans participated, and they made a decision as to whether they want. So you're not going to lose election, then you hate your country. No. When you lost an election, it's a time for you to go to the drawing board.
Brand new airport. He has created democracy and he has created good job for us. Let's support Madabio. Free education. Free quality education. The man who has sacrificed throughout his life for democracy. The man who was very young. He went into the military and he fought.
The one that the Manchester banner, Bristol banner, Reading banner, made them come before. Reading banner, Bristol. Reading banner, Bristol banner, made them just
So therefore,
anybody that wear the Manchester, Bristol, or Reading banner,
fighting for democracy.
Well, if they come, they come.
Share the live, guys.
share the broadcast, share the broadcast, share the broadcast.
Share the live, share the broadcast.
If you are just joining us, you are joining us live from the heart of London, and we are broadcasting live from Unity Broadcasting.
Let us say we love them and we care for them, and we are going to secure our democracy.
Assalamu alaikum, Alaji. What do you have to say about today?
We are here to celebrate the democracy that we are enjoying in Sierra Leone.
Good.
And to just let the world know the trajectory Presidentbio has put Sierra Leone on to
celebrate democracy.
Look at the composition of our parliament. 30% representation for women. Look at the cabinet. 30% representation of women. Look at the new agenda of Presidentbio after he's been re-elected on the 24th of June 2023. Feed Salone. If we can start feeding ourselves, limit and reduce the importation of our basic feed stuff like rice, onions, our economy will grow. Every year we sustain other economies. If we start growing what we eat, we will sustain and grow our economy.
Definitely.
So let's support Presidentbio to achieve that goal, to feed Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Alaji. Yes, Mr. Kawan, what do you have to say?
Good evening, people. Well, we're here live with in solidarity match for we democracy for the safe, and we want to make sure say we continue for running this democracy where we don't nurture for over four in different elections. Now we don't get very peaceful and free and fair, and we know say this election will be free and fair election. Opposition always gets in the entitlement antagonism to with democracy. But what do they say now, as election not done, everybody will come together, join hand, and let us push the country to go before, and make sure say the country develop to the standard we want them. We then are the diaspora, and we are one of the ones that we sponsor with people in Africa. So we forbid the key in people where they push for democracy in our country, and we forbid the one that we for make sure say we country go before and then peace, because peace now we need. And we leader the President Bio, they stand for peace and stand for democracy, and we need for support them. Do you have we support in democracy in our country?
Thank you very much, my brother Kawan, for those wise words. If you're just joining us, you are joining us live from the heart of London, and we are broadcasting live from Unity Broadcasting. I'm your host. So stay tuned, and we'll come back to you. Share the live, share the live, share the live. If you are joining us live from the heart of London, Westminster to be specific, and I'm broadcasting live from Unity Broadcasting. So we are here today to tell our side of the story, to tell the story about Sri Lanka that's never been told. We are here today to debunk all the false narratives. We had a credible election that was well attended. People registered and some people refused to register to vote. And how can you lose an election that you are never ready, prepared and ready to participate in, and then you force satisfy yourself that you won that election? President Bio was legally elected by the people of Sierra Leone. So we are here to protect the wishes of the people of that country and to let the world know that President Bio is the only president that can move Sierra Leone forward. So stay tuned. If you are just joining us, you are joining us from Unity Broadcasting. I'm broadcasting live from London.
We don't do solidarity march and we don't come in front of down the street. Now, something else they will therefore do, I want to call on Dr. Fofana. We will come talk to him and he will tell me how we proceed. Dr. Fofana. Dr. Fofana.
If you are just joining us, you are joining us live from the heart of London,
so
and this is Unity Broadcasting. I'm your host, Mr. Mohammed Hassan Salone, coming live to you guys from London.
Thank you so much, Alhaji. Sierra Leone United. United for?
Sierra Leone.
United for?
Salone.
United for?
Salone.
Maopa.
Salone go better.
Maopa.
Salone go better.
Country first.
Salone go better.
Salone go better.
Yes.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, fellow Sierraleonians.
Good afternoon, sir.
It is a privilege that we stand here this afternoon to speak to the authorities in Downing Street, to speak to the international community, and to speak to our fellow Sierra Leoneans in Sierra Leone and in the diaspora. For far too long, we have been suffering. For far too long, we have suffered. This is the time, this is indeed the time for us to come out and celebrate our democracy. This is the time for us to come and celebrate our president, the talk and do man. Ever in the history of Sierra Leone, we've never had a person called talk and do.
No.
And when we say talk and do, we all know what talk and do is.
Yes, it is.
In the history of Sierra Leone, it is in the last 5 years that we have seen Sierra Leone embark on the most audacious project ever in the history of our country.
You are right, sir.
Free quality education. What are we here for? What are we here for?
Democracy.
What are we here for?
Democracy.
We are here to celebrate our democracy. We are here to tell the international community that the most peaceful country in West Africa is Sierra Leone.
Of course.
We are here to tell the international community that Sierra Leone is open for business. We are here to tell the international community there are detractors everywhere. But we want to tell the international community, we are the patriots.
Yes.
We are the
patriots.
We are the
patriots.
We are the
patriots.
Guys, let us celebrate. Before coming here, I've arranged the guys in the booth. They are going to give us music.
Yes.
We are going to dance. Yes. We are going to dance to the successes that we have seen in the last 5 years. Yes. We are here to tell President Bio we want to be able to feed ourselves. Yes. We are here to tell President Bio we thank him for making education a good for all. Yeah. Back then, the days education was a privilege are long gone. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I want to tell you that we're here to read a petition that is already in possession of the authorities in Downing Street. And I'll tell you, when you listen to that petition, you will believe that we here are the best ambassadors of Sierra Leone. We are the best ambassadors of Sierra Leone. And we want the international community to know that all we expect from them is to support our democracy. Nothing more and nothing less. Nothing more and nothing less. Sierra Leone has never been free than it is today. President Bio did promise. He said, after me, Sierra Leone will never be the same again. And indeed, we can see that now. Let us just reflect. I just returned from Sierra Leone. I'm sorry to show you my finger. And this is,
let me see your finger.
And this is, I am epistemologically privileged to tell you that the elections that were conducted on the 24th of June has never been conducted in the history of Sierra Leone.
Indeed.
Free, fair, credible, and transparent. And let me tell you, let us remember by the percentage, by the landslide victory that President Bio got. Let us think, if the kids he's paying for fees today, if they were to vote, he will get over 80% of the vote in Sierra Leone. And I tell you, I was impressed to see kids 5 years, 3 years, wherever you go. They say, President Bio, the talk and do man. At this juncture, we want to demonstrate what President Bio is demonstrating in Sierra Leone. Let us look at his cabinet.
Definitely.
Let us look at his cabinet. The cabinet cuts across the country, along tribal lines, political party lines, regional lines, women, youth. I mean, what else do we ask for? What else do we ask for? This is a demonstration that President Bio believes in the future. He's a man who believes in the future, and that is why he has chosen the most exuberant cabinet ever in the history of Sierra Leone. And people say we have the youngest executive arm of government in the world. Who else can do that other than a visionary leader? At this point, I'd like to call on Mr. Ibrahim, a very young man, who is one of our children, the people we are fighting for, to know that apart from England, they have a home. These are the people who are our future here and in Sierra Leone. He's a young man who has completed his master's in politics from Glasgow University. And currently he is undertaking his master's in philosophy from University College London. Look guys, let us be proud of ourselves. Let us be proud of ourselves. What we have demonstrated today, everyone here is a professional. No riff-raff. That is the difference. That is the difference between us and them.
Yes.
That is the difference between us and them. When you see them, you can tell who they are. And when you see us, you see
who we are.
You see who we are. We are all experts here. We are all
expatriates.
At this point, I'd like to ask Alhaji Jello to please hand over our petition that is now in the possession of the authorities to read it so we all know what is in there for the international community, for people in Sierra Leone and for Downing Street. Where's Ibrahim? Ibrahim? Ibrahim, come on. That is Ibrahim.
This is just telling us that
Hi guys, if you're just joining us, you're joining us live from London, and we are broadcasting live from Unity Broadcasting. Today, the Salone people in the Uk&I.
The Right Honourable Lishi Suna. I'm writing on behalf of United Salone, also known as Sierraleone Unite, a group of patriotic Sierraleonians residing in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The purpose of this letter is to respectfully bring to your attention the state of the ongoing political situation in Sierra Leone and its potential ramifications, if not addressed. Since the conclusion of the June 24, 2023 presidential and general elections, we have observed with great concern the stoking of political tension and the persistent negative political rhetoric prevailing in certain political quarters within our nation. It is concerning to note that several partisan actors who subversely try to seek political power and recognition have consistently employed belligerent postures and dangerous statements to project their personal agendas in the guise of their concern for our democracy. Regrettably, their coordinated negative behavior is severely undermining our fragile democracy, with the much potential to disrupt the peace and tranquility of Sierra Leone, the country that we love so much. While we acknowledge that democracy entails spirited political competitions and robust exchanges, we firmly believe that responsible leadership should prioritize national harmony and economic prosperity. We believe that both elected officials as well as aspiring leaders have the responsibility to uphold the principles of the rule of law and demonstrate civility in all they do. However, it is our observation that this basic expectation has not been consistently upheld by certain high-ranking members of the main opposition party. Honourable Prime Minister, it is of paramount importance to highlight that the actions and rhetoric of key figures within the main opposition APC party has been gravely undermining the unity and stability of our nation. Their refusal to accept electoral outcomes and adhere to democratic principles has created an unhealthy political atmosphere for our nation. In fact, Dr. Samuel Kamara, the then APC presidential flag bearer, has been recorded vowing to render Sierra Leone ungovernable in the event of electoral loss. The overt display of political entitlement is both alarming and incompatible with accepted democratic norms. Many have pointed to utterance like this as indicative of a calculated strategy that manifests itself in various unsettling ways. Furthermore, it is regrettable to note that despite signing the Commonwealth-sponsored peace plan, which commits candidates to resolve electoral disputes through legal channels, Dr. Kamara has refused to accept defeat and to pursue with redress through available legal channels.
Yes.
Instead, he persists in making statements that undermine our nation's peace and stability.
Yes.
This attitude is not only detrimental to Sierra Leone's progress and growth, but it is an assault on the very tenets of our nascent democracy.
Yes.
Sir, we would like to draw your attention to the fact that long before the 2023 general election, the objectionable conduct of the APC party members have been visibly reflected in their lack of commitment to basic principles of political decency. There is documented evidence of orchestrated attempts to frustrate democratic processes, disrupt the political system, and undermine the credibility of state institutions. This concocted opposition drama has led to a string of unwarranted violence, leading to the deliberate burning of government assets, including the school buses, community clinics, and police stations. It has also led to the loss of lives among security personnel as well as civilians. Honourable Prime Minister, even a recently released EU report noted that a notorious individual resident in Europe have been consistently inciting violence and promoting hateful agenda in Sierra Leone. Regrettably, there are some misguided citizens within our country who acted upon these faraway calls to burn public assets and murder innocent citizens. Despite these grave and unfortunate circumstances, the APC party leadership has failed to denounce these acts of violence or sufficiently distance itself from the perpetrators. Instead, they have lionized these agents of doom and destruction, granted them the red carpet welcome to their public functions, thereby reinforcing their widely held view that APC party is a secret sponsor of these notorious voices of dissent and destruction. Therefore, Honourable Prime Minister, we're writing to this letter to underline our commitment to democracy as well as our hard-earned peace. We'd also like to use this opportunity to draw your kind attention to the fact that most well-meaning Sierra Leoneans are concerned that the negative disposition of the APC party has largely gone undressed by some countries, traditionally regarded as Sierra Leoneans key partners in the international community. Given our situation, we are aware that in a developing democratic process, the electoral period can often pose its own peculiar challenges. However, we're glad to know that such challenges did not deteriorate full-scale violence.
Joining us live from Unity Broadcasting in the heart of London. And the petition that was handed to the British Prime Minister has just been read out. So, for today's Energy March, the petition has just been read. And that's the same petition that was handed over to the British Prime Minister. So you're joining us live from Unity Broadcasting from the House of London. So stay tuned.
The last effort in that direction is the recent setting up of the National Election System Review Committee. This is yet another encouraging opportunity to expand the electoral platform and to keep the nation walking towards a more democratic perfection. Honourable Prime Minister, please allow me, on behalf of UNİTED for Salone, to reiterate that the actions of the current opposition in Sierra Leone is more than mere political manoeuvring. Given the country's dire history of extreme suffering under an APC one-party political tyranny that led to a brutal war, we the citizens have come to value peace and unity above all else. As we are fully aware of the fact that development can only flourish in a climate of peace, thriving democracy and responsible citizenship. However, it is regrettable to point out that certain political leaders, such as Dr. Samuel Kamara, seem to completely disregard this crucial requirement. To conclude, Honourable Prime Minister, I want to take this opportunity to emphasise that His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, the winner of the June 2023 presidential election, much embodies the aspirations of Sierra Leone for a better future, as depicted by his universal free quality education, the most audacious project that Sierra Leone has ever embarked upon. His commitment to peace, democracy, and national development has earned him the admiration of the majority of citizens. His transformative liberal initiatives, such as abolishing the death penalty and championing free speech by repealing the 1965 Public Order Act, which criminalized many journalists and ordinary citizens, as well as the empowering of women, have been instrumental in shaping our nation's positive trajectory.
Absolutely.
President Bio is a man who has physically fought in the trenches to save our nation from collapsing under the boots of a murderous rebel outfit. During his first time as head of state in 1996, he successfully brought the then feared and loathed rebel leader out of the bush to the negotiation table, organizing a free and fair presidential and general elections, and handed power over to the democratically elected civilian president within 3 months.
Yes.
This is the man that the majority of Sierra Leoneans trust to lead our country's successful, progressive and productive era of development and stability. Mr. Prime Minister, we kindly beseech your attention and possible assistance, not just to help prevent the opposition from actions that seek to undermine our democracy and endanger the lives of our people, but more so to support our elected government in achieving its national aspirations. During the campaign period, President Julius Maada Bio unveiled his development vision for the nation. This includes boosting food security, consolidating the gains in the human capital development, supporting youth employment initiatives, improving infrastructure, and revamping the public service. All of these bold policy initiatives are tailored to boost resilience and promote sustainable economic growth. Mr. Prime Minister, we would like to end by underlining that the historic bond between Sierra Leone and the United Kingdom is deeply cherished, and Sierra Leoneans appreciate the positive role that the UK has played in our nation's national journey. We look forward to your continued support in all required areas. With utmost respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, they just read, the petition has just been read, and at the same petition where this group hand over to the British Prime Minister. The same petition that we are going to hand over to the British Prime Minister and the British government, so that this group can tell their own side of the story. So if you're watching us live from the heart of London.
Thank you.
And we are broadcasting live from Unity Broadcasting.
Mr. Ibrahim Brahma Jr. Thank you. That was an exemplary petition. And that is the difference between us and them. At this stage, I'd like to invite a very respected Sierra Leonean, whom we all know has been there and is always there to stand up for our country. And that is no other person but
very decent. Look at time.
So I now take the pleasure to invite Dr. Ambrose Conte. The Northern Progressive Warrior.
Mr. Ambrose
Yeah, I mean, I give this speech, you know, even though I hold a piece of paper, but I just want to guide myself.
Sorry.
Yeah. I did a Yes. This, as we all know, we all gather here today in solidarity, and to awaken the national patriotism and enhance unity of Sierra Leoneans for the good of the nation state of Sierra Leone. We are here to remind ourselves that Sierra Leone as a country is bigger than any political party that is today wanting not only to set us apart, but is geared to derail the development and progress of our country. That our preference must be the progression and development of our nation state of Sierra Leone. We intend to send a message that we only have one Sierra Leone, which is all our Sierra Leoneans and does not belong to one political party. We must therefore enhance nation's development irrespective of what political party in governance. This is the only legacy we could leave for our children and generations thereafter. Because of our party political differences, Sierra Leone is today experiencing and seeing its development being derailed by these who feel this development must not advantage and be credited to another party government, which is not theirs. Since post-independence, we have had leaders come and go, leaving no symbol to be remembered. National development is the only legacy we can leave for our children and generations thereafter. We are today seeing and experiencing the hallmark of a new era in the transformation of our nation state of Sierra Leone by this government headed by a nation-conscious, minded head of state with a pride to leave that legacy to be remembered, and that is our current president, His Excellency, the President Dr. Leoneans and his government. We want to tell the youth of our nation state these developments are there to stay for Sierra Leone. President Dr. Leoneans initiated the most significant development an aspiring nation state any aspiring nation state would crave for, which is human capital development. He tabled the quality-free education, which is today thriving in Sierra Leone. He abolished the death penalty, which has since independence been used by our counterpart political party, the APC party, not only to silence the faction, but to eliminate them from their prayers. Presidentbio revokes the draconian libel law, which was also used to gag the voices of Sierra Leoneans, enlightening our nation state. Infrastructure development and diversive nationwide being undertaken. The people of Sierra Leone are pleased to lead the incumbent government of His Excellency President Dr. Leoneans. We love you, Presidentbio. We love you, Presidentbio. We love you, Presidentbio.
If you are joining us, you are joining us live from the heart of London.
We love you, Presidentbio. We love you, Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Presidentbio. Presidentbio.